priest is one that bears the burden of his Father, of his God. Do you know what is the heart cry of God right now? Jesus was discussing with the Samaritan woman, and the Bible said the disciples went to the city to buy food. Jesus was left alone. Imagine these disciples, these apostles, 12 of them. You are in a convoy protecting your governor, and you left him in the corner in the bush. You went to the city to buy food because of misplaced priority. You are in Sambisa forest with your president to protect him. Maybe you want to inspect something, and all of a sudden, all of you said you are hungry. Let's go and buy food for our president to eat, so that it doesn't die of hunger. And you left the president there, and all of you went to the town of Bedugri to go and buy food. That means their priority was Jesus. It was not Jesus, it was food, their tummy. Their burdens was their food. The Bible says where your treasure is where your heart is. Where is your heart? That's where your treasure is. For some of us, it's our phones, it's our boyfriend and our girlfriends, it's our money in the account, it's our business, it's our school, it's our wife, it's our husband or children. What's the burden of God in your heart? To worsen the situation, said when they came back, they said, hey, Master, we have brought food back. Please come and eat. Master, he said, shut up. You don't know what my food is. He said, my food, I have a meat that you know not of. You can imagine that. People living with him. This man is carrying burden in his heart. The 12 apostles, none of them knew the burden of his heart, because they have not come to their priestly responsibilities. That is the story of most of us here today. We don't understand the burden of God concerning the society we are living in. We don't understand the burden of God concerning our lineage. We don't understand the burden of God concerning our family. As such, we are not able to provide priestly coverage for the family we are coming from. We have brought you food, come and eat. I said, shut up. You know nothing about my food. My food, my meat is to do the will of my Father and to finish it. That was the first time they knew his body. All the days they were living with Jesus, the man was carrying burden in his heart. They never knew it. Which burden of God are you carrying? Because your ordination determines the aspect of the burden of God you are carrying. For some, it's financial burden. For some, it's intercessory burden. For some, it's a burden of food soldiers. The harvest is indeed plenteous, but the laborers are few. He needs food soldiers. He needs those that will commit their resources. He needs those that will intercede. Are you one of them? Are you bearing the burden of your God? It is only when you start bearing the burden of your God that you are really manifesting the original desire of priestly responsibility of God concerning you. How many of us know the burden of our God? When was the last time you heard from him? If he shows up today, will you tell you, good, my good and faithful servant? Will he tell you so? The reason is because we don't know the burdens of our God. And as a priest, we ought to know the burdens of our God. Wake up to your responsibility.